Shadows have fascinated humans since the dawn of time, inspiring myths, folklore, and imaginative stories. They are the result of an interplay between light and objects, shaping our perceptions of the world around us. In this list, we will explore 10 common myths about shadows and reveal the reality behind each one. Myth 1. Shadows are black. Reality. While shadows may appear black, their color depends on the color and quality of the light source and the object casting the shadow. Shadows can be various shades of gray, and in some cases, they can even appear colored. Myth 2. Shadows are two-dimensional. Reality. Shadows may appear two-dimensional, but they are actually three-dimensional representations of objects in a specific lighting environment. The length and direction of the shadow change with the angle and intensity of the light source. Myth 3. Shadows are living beings or entities. Reality. In folklore and storytelling, shadows are sometimes portrayed as living beings or separate entities. However, in reality, shadows are simply the absence of light caused by an object blocking the light source. Myth 4. Shadows can exist without light. Reality. Shadows cannot exist without a light source. If there is no light or the light is blocked entirely, there will be no shadows. Myth 5. Shadows are flat. Reality. While shadows may appear flat at a glance, they can contain subtle variations in shading and depth, depending on the angle and distance between the object, the light source, and the surface on which the shadow falls. Myth 6. Shadows follow you because they are attached to you. Reality. The apparent movement of shadows as you move is due to the changing angles between the light source, the object casting the shadow, and the surface on which the shadow falls. Shadows are not attached to individuals. Myth 7. Shadows have mystical or supernatural properties. Reality. Shadows have been associated with mystical or supernatural interpretations in various cultures. However, scientifically, shadows are simply the result of light being blocked by objects, and they do not possess any magical properties. Myth 8. Shadows only occur outdoors in sunlight. Reality. Shadows can occur both indoors and outdoors, and they are present whenever there is a light source and objects to block that light. Myth 9. Shadows always appear directly beneath objects. Reality. The position and direction of shadows depend on the angle and intensity of the light source in relation to the object and the surface on which the shadow falls. Shadows can appear in various directions and lengths. Myth 10. Shadows are always in the shape of the object casting them. Reality. While shadows often resemble the shape of the object casting them, they can be distorted or elongated depending on the angle and distance between the light source, the object, and the surface on which the shadow falls.